And
Hello.
we are alive. Hello, everybody.
Everybody,
We are almost
nobody. I don't
everybody.
know. Judd seems
Someone
to be
is
here.
going to be watching this sometime, someday. So, hello, wherever you are.
Let me check if this is working. I can't remember how this things work.
Live.
It's live. Yes.
Yes, it's live. One person is watching.
Okay. Yeah,
Stop pretending you don't know how to work with this.
Sound. Yes. Okay. So it's Friday and we are back to live streams. At least
Yes.
today we are back.
Today we are back.
And we are here to ask you: have you purchased this?
Or better, have you purchased this?
No, you have to. I'll have to take this.
Yeah.
This virtual background.
Yeah. Also because how else are you going to show the cats? Yeah.
Someone is
hardback
sleepy.
And softback. Well, it's probably maybe Combs.
Yeah, it's possible.
Or another Facebook user. We don't discriminate.
Is there any truthful rumors that they have Well, this could be.
It could be interesting.
Yes, no, I don't think so. But
we could sell out. Yeah. If somebody wants to buy the Wretched Verse, I'm selling out in your behalf. I'm sorry. Well, not Daniel Fox because he sucks too much.
Yeah, but maybe why would he offer any money for that? He usually just plagiarizes. So he would just release the game. Josh Butler is here as well. Hi, Josh.
Hello.
And hi, Facebook user who is sleepy. Joe doesn't grab this. Well, he has a PDF, I know. So what we're going to talk about?
We are going to talk about things and stuff.
Mm-hmm, yes.
This is just an excuse for me not to have to work on my adventures.
Give me that.
Yes.
I may have to show something here. Okay. So these are.
But also let me say, I really love this copy. This copy, the way how it looks in print. It looks amazing.
That copy has a problem. But,
that's just but it looks
they
great.
Screwed up. Sometimes it happens.
Stop being negative.
Sometimes it happens. This wasn't my fault. It was their fault.
Yeah, it isn't.
340 pages, more or less, of information about.
Almost no rules this time, right? So just
just there are some rules here. There are some new or old, in this case, old rules that are still going to be used, but mostly is setting. Lots of setting, 300 pages of setting.
And lots of the refus.
Yes, lots of
refus.
We like to cover what people complain about or recommend.
Well, maybe someone will complain that now that we have too much.
Too much? No, probably not. I don't think there's that much.
You can never have too much.
Too much what? Background or Dreyfus?
Dreyfus.
I mean, it's called Dreyfus, not Dreyfus.
I know, but...
So this isn't actually the news. This was last week, right? Mm-hmm. The news was there's a Wretched Verse.
That's not really the news, but yes. The news is that Wretched Country is going to come out next week.
Yes, the what's it called? The thumbnail for this video is the cover for... I can show the cover. Why not? The whole cover, because the thumbnail is just a bit of it. So it's no, not this.
Not this is present.
Okay, this will be probably I may still do some modifications, but okay. So you have someone that got into the Wretched RPG. Well, if you started playing or just reading, we would like to hear some comments.
That's another news, right? We have another store for us not to sell stuff in.
Oh yeah,
we have another news. I knew we had more things to talk about.
Yes. It's not yet
announced.
It wasn't yet announced, but you can already buy some stuff here. Yeah, he messaged me. I'm not sure. I really don't know the name of the people behind.
Giant Slayer.
Yeah, well, Giant Slayer.
Giant Slayer.
Giant Slayer messaged me, so you can go to the site. There are free stuff there, but now you can also buy their buy whatever. I don't know what's there besides. There are more things besides role-playing games. There are miniatures and other stuff.
We are there spamming.
What?
Well, we spam. We
yeah,
normally
we'll
spam the
spam
stores
it in terms of
with
in terms of books. We'll be spamming, but there's lots of miniatures.
But yes, there's another place where our games may not sell or cannot sell.
Well, I hope they sell something. At least they're miniatures, or else.
Yeah. Of course, I'm joking.
Yeah, they'll probably. I think it was meant to be a mini store, not.
And we considered maybe having some miniatures based on the Apostle Pain and stuff like that, but they're expensive as shit, right?
Yes, that's true. Really expensive to have the licenses to sell the miniatures commercially, unless I could work in whatever it's called, CAD, I think.
And create your own.
But I can't do that, and I'm not going to learn it. I have more stuff to do, so that's and no interest at all in doing.
Yeah, we don't use miniatures for playing, though it would be fun to have miniatures of.
It could be a
collection, but
maybe one of these days, if I talk to someone who can do that kind of thing, and that would be probably less expensive, because in that case we would just want a few miniatures, not dozens, just the Apostles of Pain, Machinatores, and Sicarius, maybe something else, but those are generally the things that we could use that are specific to the Ratchetverse. So this is Ratchet Country, or this will be Ratchet Country, because this one isn't available yet. It will be available next week. Okay, I'm not going to share more of this.
No, because we probably will share it
next week.
Next week.
We'll talk about that.
So we have another book that is free, right? So the Seven Bastards, the original version.
There will be no other version for that one.
Yeah, well, it's
included in the new book, in the new edition, the new Bastards edition. So the video cat is here now.
They're all video cats. This is a lab video cat.
Yeah, a lab video.
We were almost late because she decided she wanted to eat when she saw us sitting for the stream.
Immediately.
And she was. Well, that's not how she does it. It's more.
It's like a horn. I hope she doesn't bite because she was fed. Sounds good. Yes.
Yeah. We need to start hire Judd to make the
taglines.
Taglines, yes.
He's a good tagline.
So more news. I think we have a lot of news.
Yes, we have
probably most of them not important, but it doesn't matter.
Yes,
they're important for us.
Important.
So the OGGM is working on the.
Yeah, it's finished now.
So you're working.
Now I will be working in what's still to be done. I edited some stuff today, and probably.
So it will be the first companion, let's call it like that. Are you going to do it as a Ratchetverse or?
No, it's
a single itself.
No, it will be a book.
Okay,
yeah.
It makes sense to be a book. I would just ask.
Yeah, this is more the illustrations and all that. It requires a book.
So I'm gonna put that out of there so the cat can go on the top of the computer. There are cats everywhere.
So it's done, and it's going to be not a really big book, but probably about 90 pages of information about villains and some heroes, especially characters, lots of characters.
So it will be a small source book for vigilantes.
Yeah, not that small.
Well,
I think it will be about 90 pages.
Okay, so that can be considered small comparing with the book.
Well,
a medium.
The core book, yes, it's a bit larger than that. I don't know how many pages it has, but okay. Hi,
hello, Eric. Yes.
I was unsure if I could.
But you will remember when he starts to make comments about comments about my scenarios. There's two people that always do that, and the other one is Judd, and Judd is identified as Judd.
Yeah, Judd is Judd. Jack the 71 is the one I sometimes can't remember that it's Eric, but yeah, I know.
Because he's senile.
Who is senile?
You are senile. I'm not saying Eric is senile.
Okay.
So more news. We are continuing to stream our game sessions, right? But
yes.
we are going to
Not live
start
stream,
not live, yes, but post coital.
So it's not stream.
It's not stream, but it's recording
it's a
and
recording.
publishing.
One of the days, maybe again a live stream. Just perhaps, but it depends.
Yeah, well, I guess live stream is the thing that sometimes we get distracted with people's comments. That is a bit
It could happen. It has happened. So
yeah,
maybe it's better to just.
But we're probably going to start, as we're going to say. So we're probably going to start an epic, not an epic, sorry, a space campaign.
Yes. There was some people talking about the cat has left.
Doesn't like
about playing stuff, and this was on Discord. So I decided that, and it was during the week, not at the weekend. So at the weekend it will continue SoundCloud, even though there probably will be a pause in
mid-season pause because the writers are on strike, right?
Yeah, so. That's it. No, because one of the players wants to run a Ratchet New Flash scenario. I'm not sure how long it will be, but it will at least be a couple of game sessions. So SoundCloud will be interrupted for a while I'll start. I'll start doing a Ratchet Space scenario as well.
Yeah, I think it was done with that idea. Tried to do that.
Yeah, right? The plan was. I didn't want to have too many races.
So. And one of the things that is interesting in the OSR for us is that people can easily convert Ratchets into other games and other games into Ratchets, and I like the compatibility.
Even though this new version, the second edition, is a kind of slightly different thing, but it's still it's just basically names.
It's still easy enough.
Yeah, just change the names or don't change them. You can use the same names. It's not really a problem.
Well, we were using the old names. Well, I was using the old names for some time.
I can remember.
Now I'm better. Now I think I got used to the new names. So this is all for about news, right? I'm working on.
I think there will be more news.
No, for today. So I'm working on a thing, but trying to get it done so I can work in another thing. I'm lazy right now. Too much work.
Yes. Okay. So, as you probably already have noticed, I've been working for a couple of weeks, a bit more than that, doing the second edition for country. I think I've addressed the problems that were found in the first edition. Part of it was from the pundits review. I don't think someone else reviewed.
I don't know, RPG overviews. I don't remember if he did country or not. I don't think so.
I can't remember, but I think that no one else has talked about country except Eric. I can't remember if someone else has. I don't think so.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe, but probably not in video. So those were most of the comments that I had. That were people that. Well, it usually in this case it was the second game.
Yeah, it was the second game.
It was the second game. It was a second game.
It needed a revision.
Yeah, it needed for several reasons. It needed a revision. The illustrations were pictures which I wasn't never, even when I did the game, I wasn't happy with it. But that was what I had in my hands to use. Now they are much better. We used that thing that we can't use because people don't like. It's called AI art. Travel to the okay.
That's interesting. You had lost track of what you were saying. You can't multitask.
No. No, I was saying that. No, I don't know.
You were talking about
the art. So this time I used Midjourney almost for everything, and I'm pleased with the results. Very pleased with the results. SWN is I can't remember. And I think I know what it is, but I can't
Stars
remember.
without numbers.
Stars without number. Yeah,
I was gonna call it swords without numbers, but I say no because you may have swords on space, but
yeah, it could be.
in space may come next-ish.
Oh yeah,
it will be the next one.
It will
that's
be
going to
probably
be.
the next.
We are
yes.
watching bad science fiction shows.
Yeah, probably.
And we are going to.
You can say bad because probably they are fans of Babylon 5.
Well, isn't that bad? Farscape was worse.
I never.
We saw
I've
like 5
never.
minutes.
As I've seen, I don't know if I've talked about that before, but I had never watched, at least with regularity, Babylon 5. I got.
Well, we watched three episodes so far, but
it sounds nice. It's something like I don't know, Star Trek maybe, but better.
But I like the idea that it takes place. That's a problem that I have, and I'd seen Babylon 5 back in the day.
An interesting question. Yes. So Furry Bastards. That was something that Joe Coombs did. He wrote some of our books.
And some of the things that we have.
And he collaborated with other stuff. Yeah. So, but Furry Bastards was his.
Yeah. Well, I wrote a circus. Because I just thought, well, if we have furry animals, we need a circus.
The Furry Bastards are more or less included in the second edition. So they are supposed to. They aren't supposed to be furries. They are creatures. They are actually creatures. They are mutants, and they are. If you know the origin of the species in Wretched Bastards,
they were created by the
some
aliens.
Of not all the dwarves and the elves are natives.
But the humans and the furries were created by the additions.
Yeah. So. They are so the Furry Bastards are kind of failed experiments, maybe you can call it that, and then they procreated and they exist.
And you wrote the idea, right? How they come to be. Well, I say can reveal a secret. It's probably not a secret. People that follow us know that Miguel hates anthropomorphic animals.
Yeah, so we didn't develop this that much because I don't like
no,
it.
They're animals.
I'm not.
But you have the door open if people want to play it. They're there in space. They're also.
That's different.
It's an alien dog.
Yeah,
it's not different. It's the same.
No, it's not the same. It's an alien. It's not a dog. It's an alien. Totally different. Not the same thing. Totally not the same thing. What I don't like is the idea of uplifted animals being playable characters. It's different.
Okay,
not
exactly oh my god, I guess we said something that you're not supposed to. It's the same thing.
For me, it's more or less the same thing. If they are anthropomorphic animals are...
Furries is a fetish. Anthropomorphic, it's another...
But the fetish and the anthropomorphic... I speak too fast. They are connected.
Of course, are you saying that everybody that likes to play anthropomorphic animals, it's a furry?
But it was a furry.
But if a furry, yeah.
Hi, welcome.
Hello. But yeah, so I don't think we ourselves were ever going to develop that a lot because Miguel hates it.
But we are going to keep the dog alien. I like the dog alien.
I want the cat alien.
Okay, sure. David Green? Why? I don't know. Now I'm not sure. Should we talk about space?
Yes, let's talk about space. I was saying why I like Babylon 5. I like the difference from Babylon 5. One thing that annoys me in most shows, science fiction shows, is Star Trek or Space 99, or it's not that the name, but whatever, or Andromeda that we were watching until a certain point, is that, you have like the planet of the week. What I like in Babylon 5 is that it's a space station.
Place, yes.
So it all takes place in the same...
okay.
That makes sense.
Yes, I believe. That was the answer. I never read that, of course. Well, I mean, I don't have any problems with the concept of uplifted animals. I have a problem with the concept of playing uplifted animals as characters. Yeah, I think they are easy to create, at least compared with other systems that, not with OSR systems, of course. Usually,
They
OSR
are easier,
systems
yeah,
are
because we have
pretty
things
easy
like
to,
skills and
yeah.
drawbacks, and to
But
make things
still,
more
compared
complicated.
with Traveler, or they are quicker. So yeah, it's still. By the way, something
That's
else that we
another
can
thing
talk about.
that is new. Yeah, that is.
Yes, but not just that. I still haven't. Yeah, this one I wouldn't play a mutant plant as well. Well, anyway,
You
about
could play a mutant anthropomorphic plant.
yes, it could be, but it's the same thing as a uplifted animals. Okay, so about orbital decay, there's still no print version because I'm going to expand a bit on one of our players.
It's the same. It's Carl. For the people
Yeah,
that know,
Carl.
we need to start calling him
So
Carl.
Carl told me
Or
that
Dr. Peter, but I prefer Carl.
Carl, Dr. Peter, he liked orbital decay, but he said, but this needs some more stuff. And he decided to write the stuff himself. Maybe I will add something else, probably a few tables. So I'm going to expand the PDF, and so there will be no print version until there's those pages. So I will I don't know when, but as soon as he finishes his pages,
It's not as productive as
no, it's not. He's doing other stuff. So, but when I have it, I will update the file, and you'll have some more
With our
pages.
new Flash campaign, had any connection with the orbital decay? I'm just asking.
Is the one is going
The
to
one is
run?
going to run.
I
Yes.
think there will be some kind of connection, yes, but probably as a prelude, maybe.
Mhm.
I don't know. He said there was something, there were some connections. I assume it will be a prelude because orbital decay is the future of New Flash, so, and the past of space. So we want to make the connection, the whole connection. No, it's still a bit
It's not
nebulous.
fixed. Nebulous
No,
is good.
it's still
Foggy.
nebulous. Yes, because why? Space is an undefined future. Obviously, far future. So
And the Wretched verse itself is probably all very inspired in David Lynch, or it should be. So
yeah,
things don't have to make sense.
No, they don't have to. Make
If
sense.
things started making too much sense, it ruins it.
So we need one of those creatures. What are they called? The guys with the navigators in Dune. No, not the guy. Not the guy who's
Yeah, but
cleaning
you
the
could do
floor.
navigators. Yeah.
The other creature that travels, that consumes spice and travels. The ships.
Bend space or whatever, right?
Yeah, bend space, something like that. Okay, so space. Some ideas that I have for space. Probably more factions, and definitely change some of the rules there. Things that I want to do. Develop a different kind of psi rules for not yet not necessarily just the rules, but the powers themselves. To fit the Knights of Sidonia, to give it a little more
aggressive, or Jedi. I don't know.
You can't say
You can't say
Jedi.
Jedi.
It's not
Why?
Jedi because it's not.
I know they're not Jedi's.
They won't have laser swords. But yeah, that's it. That's the idea to make them a little bit more like.
They could have Jedi pocket knives, like the Swiss Army.
Yeah, laser Swiss Army knife.
Yes.
Also, to specify how the folding works. So probably the usual telepathic powers will be the folding, but maybe with some different names. And
probably addition technology.
And yes,
needs to
maybe that as well. There are ships already, but
Yeah, but
perhaps.
the mix
So,
of technology with folding, how that would work,
okay,
the
that's
technology that works with psionic powers. I guess that's gonna be me doing it since they're my invention.
I'll probably I've developed a different different mechanics for shamanic magic for not Western country, for Ratchet country, and I'll probably use it as well in space because there are, of course, in that case it won't be Native Americans, it will be native aliens. But they are also shamanics, and I can't remember their name now. But there's an alien race in space.
It's the big green guys.
Well, there are several green guys. I don't think no, I don't think it's the big ones. I think it's the other ones. I don't know. Yes, it is because in case of yeah, it's kind of
You know what? I just had an idea, and of course, it's an awful idea. We have folding like psionic powers, but could we maybe for space develop a bit like we have for the conjurer magic? You have different types of conjuring. Well, I know that you also have different types of folding, or because you have different types of powers. But that's not what I'm talking. I'm talking about different races could use the psionic powers in a different way, and that now I'm giving you too much trouble,
yeah.
right?
I'm not I'm not going to do that. Just maybe two different rules, one for
Yeah.
the Knights of Sidonia, the other one for folding, and
Then is the normal stuff.
conjurer magic, shamanic magic for alien shamans, and of course, if you want to
Yeah.
use common magic, that's already in the core book. Yeah, there's also that, but I don't know how that really works in terms of rules.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that I've included in Wretched Country two different ways of using magic, shamanic magic. There's one that is kind of similar to the conjurer magic. I mean, so it's a ritual or several rituals, and the other one is invoking spirits. So I'll probably use those.
But also like indirect. Well, I always like using drugs.
Yes, that's true.
In games, of course.
Yes, yeah. Well, I don't think there's something there in space that there's nothing about that. No drugs, but the new Flash there are, so it's more like.
Yeah.
But we're going to mix those rules as well, remix those rules in new Flash, but that's still coming in the future. What else?
If you don't
for
have
space?
anything else to say for space,
I don't know that.
well, probably more aliens or different types of aliens.
Yes, possibly. I think Joe wanted to add more aliens.
We can have more furry aliens. Cat people. I want cat people.
Cat people. Yes, but they can't be called cat people.
No,
because they won't be people. They will be like aliens.
Cat aliens. Yes.
Cat aliens. Well, at least that I think that there will be an adventure.
There are more things because I think that when we were talking, you said about when we did the other streaming, that streaming with Willows and Willan and with Joe.
He said something.
He said some stuff that.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to him about that later. But then that's. As I was saying, the scenario I'm going to run, it will be included as a introductory adventure to space because the original did have a lot of plot hooks, but no scenario. I think I'll have for this the second editions. I'll probably have more stuff. The country has 4 scenarios. They are small, but. Well, one is not small.
One is Devil's Country, the original one.
That one is a big scenario, but the other ones are smaller. But I think that's useful, and so there's more space without the rules. So that's something that should be included for people that never play the game. So, of course, this is already the second edition.
Well, you need to have new things in the second edition. Some people will buy it.
Yeah, there will be some more reasons for people to buy the books. By the way, have you bought this one?
Or this one. No, not
It's the same
custodian.
thing.
I know, but you can. Are we still the darkness promo is not valid anymore, right? But we probably will do more.
No,
during
that
the,
one is finished.
I think we should do one for fantasy, but
But
that's just my suggestion.
well, we can ask people. What do you
Yes.
think? What should we promote next?
We want to do
I mean,
some-
promote in.
Yes, we want to do some
sale.
sales. We want to do some summer sales probably during July and August. So Miguel feels like he can have time to write
Yes,
things.
if we sell stuff that is already published, I have more time to dedicate to use new things and not just new. And when I say new, it can be second editions. In this case, the next thing I'm going to do is not space. Is bad guys always lose. I think that's the name for the vigilante source book. But space will be next to that. I think probably. Well, at least I'm going to start.
That's going to take some time.
Maybe
It's going
something
to put
smaller.
The adventure and all that is going
It's
to be
possible that probably something else.
Well, I hope I write something in the
Well, if you
upcoming
write
weekend,
something,
so
yes,
that I finish something in the upcoming
If you finish
weekends.
that one, it will be after the vigilante.
Okay, SoundCloud or Giallo. That's for the promotion. That's actually makes sense, especially the
The
Giallos. Yes, in SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Yes.
It could be yes.
I was thinking about fantasy, but there's not that many things of fantasy.
But though I'm not sure if I included those in the
Probably
darkness.
because they are, but it doesn't
I'll have
matter.
to-
It's a total different promotion,
I'll
man.
have to check it. Yeah, but well, I'm not sure if I included those. I'll have to check it. I know that there was a list of stuff. And the Giallos and Club can be darkness or not. Well, the Giallos were exploitation, but now I don't know. Probably not.
That's another thing. If there's going to be a second edition of the exploitation, probably not, right?
Probably not at least not that way. I may write something, but more likely it's more likely to be a Wretched first, maybe.
Yeah, or a setting for darkness based, or a setting.
Oh yeah, that's
or
possible.
I'm not saying. Well, not to say setting. I wanted to say like what is the? I'm missing the word. No, it's not.
Campaign setting.
No, it's not campaign setting. It's scenario. No.
Module. Source book.
Source book. That's the
Yes,
one. A source book based on exploitation.
Yes, it could be, but the problem is exploitation is a vast.
Yeah, we'll have to start putting like
It's
plot
difficult.
hooks for different or chapters about different types of exploitation.
Probably the best thing to do is to publish more exploitation things.
In Wretched Verses, and maybe do an anthology.
Probably, possibly that, I don't know. Because as a book without rules, it has no interest. It would be just information about movies, and you don't need me to write that. You can just look it up on the internet. But scenarios, yes, that would be good. That would be useful. Unless I do just an anthology of small, not actually scenarios, but just very small scenarios, mini scenarios. And Mr. Beelzebub.
Hello.
Who will be one of our space adventurers, space legionnaires. It will be obviously, since it's supposed to be the introductory scenario in Wretched Space, it will be about the Wretched Legion. So the characters will be ex-convicts doing their job.
Yeah, maybe. Like
yes, that's the thing that could work. Yeah. Yes, non-exploitation, blaxploitation, Giallo maybe. Giallo of course.
Yes, of course. Well, hexploitation.
Hexploitation. That's yours.
That's me. Yes.
Oh, Wretched. Well, I would like to know about that later.
Yeah, well, I'm writing. So
you write about that.
I have a small Wretched. Well, of course it's small. I'm doing a Wretched verse for New Flash, and after that, I'm going to start on a scenario or a setting actually for Darkness. So that's going to be my big project after that, and then maybe work on Miguel and expanding Sandy Cove.
Sand Cove.
Sand Cove.
Sand Cove is Vice. Well, it's
Is
Vice. It's the city
Vice.
in Vice. Yeah.
But we want to expand it and give it a darkness touch.
Even
Tropical darkness.
Yeah, Vice isn't. Well, you can call it exploitation, but it can be. Well, I like it, but that one is just a short book, so we want to expand on it and probably retire that book. Maybe offer the new book to the people who bought the first one, but and sell the new edition, and obviously sell it in paper. That's it.
Yeah, that's it for the plans.
Well, not only that. Plans there are always plans.
Yeah, the plans that are closest to.
Yes, well, possibly. Yeah. There are still in the exploitation thing. There's a geek exploitation. What's a geek exploitation?
Yeah, it's not a thing. Yeah, but it should be.
No, it should be.
Yeah, well, that's actually an idea. An adventure when you play geeks and you die.
Yeah. Oh, you already do a lot, so it's. I couldn't. Well, I couldn't do as many reviews as you do because I play much less. Just one or at maximum 2 game sessions a week, no more than that. But usually I'm just game mastering. So.
Well, I was going to Game Master Express, but you offered because it's useful for the campaign.
Yes, I'm going to. Since I'm going to write that scenario, I'm going to run.
I have the feeling people don't want me to game. The group doesn't want me to run sessions anymore.
I don't know.
No. Oh, I was joking. You were supposed to say no.
I don't know. Yeah. I said I don't know.
That means
No, at this moment I prefer to game master.
Yeah, well, I was also running because you were saying that you.
No, there was a moment I wanted to rest a bit, but right now I prefer to game master for a while. But I don't mind also playing. So the two things, just playing and not game mastering, it's not really good for me. I grow tired of being just a player.
Especially because if you're playing the things that you edited, then you kind of have this flashback, deja vu feeling.
I can't remember the whole story, but playing things that I kind of have an idea about what was there. Have you bought this? Just trying a new thing, bothering people.
Yeah. Like a Jehovah's Witness, no, not really.
No, yes, I would have to knock on their doors. No, well, I'm not going to do that. I can't do that.
So, I don't know. Are we going to close it or are we going to say shit about people? I don't know. We can always shit talk.
Why not?
I don't know about what. Someone mentioned Daniel Fox, but I don't feel like talking about that. That's the problem. If you don't shit talk right away, then I kind of lose my memento.
Well, there are only 2 viewers right now, so I think people were bored by our conversation. So maybe
and busy because they had things to do.
Oh yeah, probably yes. That's lunch. Lunchtime is over. Maybe I don't know. Perhaps 5 hours less. It's kind of I don't know.
Yeah.
Shite talk. Yeah.
Shite. Yeah.
That's the British version. Well, maybe. Are they afraid? Perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I had a little problem with Carl because he was always trying to get himself killed.
I don't think he was trying to get himself killed.
Yeah, no, but he wants people to do. He expects. Okay, in space, he was playing his character. Of course, they're all playing Legionnaires, but he hates. He's from Habsburg, but
okay, it's
really lunchtime
now. Yeah.
So he's an anarchist and he hates Habsburg, so the ruling class, and he kind of wanted to do something, but he had all the security in the hotel against the group, and I was like, "Are you sure you want to do that?"
There will be Habsburg again, but this time it's not one of the players. It will be I'm talking about the
Yeah, I know. I read
the scenario. You read it?
I read what
I
you
haven't.
put in
I
the.
haven't. Oh yeah, okay.
You put
Yeah, in the
something in
Discord.
Discord. I
Yeah,
read it.
it's just a small.
And that was, and when we were playing in Sanitarium, so Carl did the same thing. He was like, "I'm a
Yeah.
cop. I'm going to arrest everyone." And they're like, well, "You're a cop, but these are rich people. They don't care." So yeah,
Yeah, it's true. The weekend. Well, we are. She is.
we are ahead of the. Yes, I'm
She
already
has.
on the weekend.
She
Already
has.
stopped
She
working.
started. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I started early today.
Yes, my weekend is complicated. It's like people's relationships on Facebook. Complicated. I'll probably be working in the morning tomorrow. So.
Well, but I'm going to work. But okay, but it's not work for me.
Yeah,
well, he told me to make him sure that he stopped working, but then
yes, but no,
but then when you were right, when
yes,
he was
we are
working on
going.
country, he was like, "Oh, stop
Yes, no, we have to start.
resting."
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know if he has already contacted them. They aren't that easy. Well, they. I shouldn't say they because I'm not sure if.
Randy,
Yeah, no, I don't think it's Randy.
I don't remember
Usually it's Joe.
who interviewed, if it's Joe or Randy.
Yeah, Joe. I'm not sure how involved Randy is, so I could message him, but he probably, if he hasn't answered, maybe he's busy with other stuff, probably. But yeah, I'm going to work tomorrow morning in the source book for Vigilantes. Oh yeah, okay, so they had their show. Well,
we always miss streaming.
Yeah, of course.
Wonder why.
It's during the night, as usual. We had thought about having a bestiary or something like that. But I'll have to. Well, maybe Strauss will be interested in that. Perhaps
Yeah,
he likes to
doing
do
minions
that
and-
kind of thing. I don't. That's not my thing. But maybe he's interested. Perhaps or not. I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it. But I thought about it because I think we should have something like that.
Damn cats.
Yeah.
Oh, so do
Is
Goo,
he-
but that makes sense. No, it's
Yeah.
do I Goo.
So like
They are learning to write. I would be careful if it was.
Yeah, this might be the beginning of a phrase.
Yeah, they're starting to learn how to write. That is concerning.
They could learn
Mine,
how to open the cans and feed themselves.
I'm concerned about mine right now because so she likes to sit on my oh damn it. On my
Laptop?
no, not on my laptop.
Keyboard?
On my damn it chair. On my chair. But this week I've been going to the office almost every day. So she stopped last week also because I need to train a new colleague. So I need to go there. So she started to go to another place.
They are very wretched.
So this morning I didn't went to the office, and it's like she knew because when I woke up, she was already at my chair. And I was like, how the fuck do you know that I'm staying home today?
She knows things. She knows things. She knows things that even you do not know.
Yeah.
She's a sleep master. Yes, that's when they kill us all and eat our corpses. Maybe.
Yeah, this could be an adventure, but I don't know. Because then we have to kill cats, and I wouldn't be able. We would have to play cats.
That's true. Well, I can play that one.
Not an anthropomorphic cat.
Okay, just a cat, normal cat.
A normal cat, not a normal cat, an evil cat. So a normal cat.
They are all evil, so yeah, normal cat. Okay.
It's like rats from
that.
Uli, but you play cats, and you want to kill the humans.
Or the rats as well.
Yeah, or the dogs.
Or the dogs.
Or the aliens and the spirits and everybody.
Cats want to murder everybody. Yes, that makes sense. So what else can we say?
You already said stupid shit.
We didn't end up talking about Daniel Fox.
Yeah, it's boring talking about Daniel Fox.
This week there wasn't any drama, I think.
No, people are just deciding what is the name, making jokes about different factions of the OSR or types of OSR.
Oh yeah, there was the Nacho OSR.
Yes, and people...
I can't join the Nacho OSR because
You don't like nachos.
And I don't like the kind of things that they were talking about Cheetos
eating,
as well.
and you don't like eating
I can't
during the
eat.
campaign.
No,
during the game session.
I can't. That's probably a sin that for them, but I never eat during a game session. I can drink but not eat. Drink water, obviously. I can drink a lot of water. I can drink something else. Yeah, there's a taco SR as well. But I think the nacho SR was the one.
It was the first one. Well, I was thinking because of the bro SR, I went to Chico SR.
The what?
Chico SR.
Chick
from Chick. Demo SR. Chick girl.
Oh, girl.
Broad SR. Yeah.
It grew legs. Yeah. Well, if Bro SR is a thing, why not? Why not the Taco SR or the Nacho or whatever?
Yeah, but I can't stack the Broad SR. No. There's not enough.
No, there's not.
And I'm not gonna count with the guys that identify us.
Yeah, Polly. Maybe Polly wants to join the Broad SR, or Cindy, or Jeanette, or Janelle, and who else? They all have hooker names. It's wonderful. But it would be an interesting idea.
Yeah, Bro SR.
I think you should tweet about that.
The Broad SR. I don't know.
But now you make the joke as well that it could be you and lots of guys in dresses.
Yeah. You look good in a dress. There are pictures in the books.
Yeah, I can guarantee that if I wanted to be a trans woman, I would look much better than all the other nerds that are trans women now.
But not like a woman.
No, as a guy in a dress. As a guy in a dress, I look much better than the other guys in dresses. But I'm not going to do that. And I think Chicho SR is also included in Nacho SR because they're talking about Cheetos a lot, and I hate Cheetos. It's disgusting. Yeah. You get your orange fingers by eating that shit.
I hate Cheetos.
Maybe Trump likes
I hate Cheetos. I remember when I was a kid, my sister liked Cheetos, and they gave it to her. No, while we were driving in the car to Algarve, that long hot journey, and I had to take with the disgusting smell.
The smell, I can't remember the smell.
It's awful. It's cheesy, chemical cheesy, fatty. It's gross, and I hated that smell.
The one thing I liked was those corn fried things. Those didn't smell a lot. They smell like popcorn, I think.
Yeah, the other Cheetos.
Those were nice, but the Cheetos no. And
we're not cool people.
They they look like chemical waste or something. Yes, I was bragging for a moment, but I gave it up already. I'm not going to put on a dress. Though I've thought about that using...
to try to sell more. It's like...
why not? Well, it worked.
You could both switch genders.
Yes. It may have worked, at least for Polly. I don't know.
For views.
Yes. That's also a problem. The Cheetos would ruin the books. And ruin it because it would be just greasy and stained. And no, that's not... I really like my books clean. I usually don't eat anything, perhaps a cracker or something like that. But when I'm reading, I don't like that. I don't like greasy stuff.
I used to wonder. Well, underline my books, not the role-playing books, of course, the other books. And
the role-playing books. He was like,
but he was looking at me when he discovered I did it as if I was a barbarian.
Yeah, that's true. At least not the shelf. Sometimes I have a shelf book and a table book. The table book you can, not bend it or whatever, but use it without any problems. But the shelf book is supposed to be there.
You are a book Nazi.
No, not anymore, and I don't care. No, I have too many books here. And have you bought this one? Right now, these ones, at least the hours, because I have to order them. So.
But they are easy. That's the thing that how can I say the size? So it's really hard for me to read the big books, the role playing games. These ones are a lot easier. I would ruin the other ones because they're the bigger formats.
Well, you see, is worse than I
Yeah.
am. I allow people to touch and think about the books.
Well, when I was reading was it the Infinity books that you look at me sideways because I was not being very gentle with them and
Probably
shaking if
not.
my hands were greasy.
Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. I don't care now.
Yeah, of course. No, I don't care. I could go there and ruin every Mutant Chronicle book.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Well, probably not. Well, not Mutant Chronicles, but
Yeah, the Infinity or the Conan
you
books.
see, they are worse than I am. I don't care that much, but I don't really like the books that are just already looking disgusting. Or old.
And that's a
I
problem
don't really like
because
old
now
books.
you can't replace new copies of the books because a lot of them, not just role playing, all books because they're out of print.
Oh, that's true.
We have some copies there from Clive Barker. They are kind of gross, but
Yeah.
you can't buy new ones because
Yeah,
they're all out of print.
I would like to. At least to have. In that case, it would be nice to have a.
Not a copy that is destroyed because you read it too many times.
Yeah,
and just
one just to be on the shelf. Well, at least we can proceed buying our books if needed, and everything else that's on Lulu because I can just order it.
Yeah, that's a good thing with the print on demand.
They should start doing other stuff as print on demand, even from authors, because it would solve that problem. You just order the
it's
book.
out of print and you can't get the book. And sometimes you can't even from us here in Europe and especially in Portugal, there's we can't buy all ebooks, so they may be available in the US, but we can't fucking find them, and that's really annoying.
Yeah.
And I hate ebooks because of that. Not PDFs, but that's different. Not PDFs, but like the books that you get from Amazon or Kindle or whatever. I hate that.
Yeah, I also don't like that. But in Portuguese, there are almost no books in ebook, and also the print books are expensive.
Oh no. Well, I think our copy of the mission game is not that bad because it's the one that you bought to offer me.
Okay.
So it's a bit.
It's kind of.
So when I moved here, we decided for the books that we both have which one were the copies that were in best condition, and the ones that were old went out. And I think the mission game was one of them.
I quite like that story. I think we should do something based on that.
You said we're going to do something based on that
I never
these
did.
days.
I never did.
You need to work with that years of led idea, not.
No,
it doesn't work with it. Yes, I don't know. It's not that time. Yeah.
No.
Oh no, I'm confusing. Stuff.
Years of Lead is Eurocrime.
Yeah. No, I was thinking Italy. Because of the post. Yeah. I was thinking of the confusing it with that time in Cold War. So something completely different.
Yeah, there's nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but the nation game would be with that Cold War vibe.
Yes.
The place when the guys first met.
That's post World War II.
Yes, post World War II. Yeah.
I like that story, but it couldn't be the same, obviously. So I'll have to think about something else to cross over it. And but that's something that it was mentioned before.
Yeah, and I need to see if it's in my list. In our list.
Maybe not. I don't know. So something else to put on the list. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You don't know? You want to close the show?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It's almost 7:00 here.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Thank you for enduring this 55 minutes. Not yet, but it will be when I finish. And remember that this one is available, and there's a new Wretched verse.
And the Wretched, the core book is still free on.
No, it's not. Okay. No, it's now.
I wasn't sure. That's
the store is already going to be open for.
So if
sales.
You didn't get it, you should have paid attention.
Yeah. So maybe.
Maybe next time when another shop.
It will happen eventually. So
Well,
when
we
there's
need to
a
decide
motive for
what we're
that,
going to give for my birthday next month.
well, probably
We
something
need to
at your room,
decide.
so
Yes, exactly.
you'll choose what you want to offer.
I can give my labia. Okay, that
No
will be
one wants
fun.
that.
Yes, I know.
No one
We
wants
can't get drinks, Eric, because someone is on a diet.
that. Well, I can, but
Yeah, I know.
I'm not on a diet. Well, I can. I'm always on a kind of diet, but not as much. Um, So news again. If you only join later, next week we're going to release Country. That's what I've been doing for the last weeks.
Then there will be the first source book for Vigilantes.
And then we don't know, but
Probably
there are things
my
moving.
Wretched Verse by me, and then Miguel's going to start working on the new edition of Space.
Yeah,
The second
well,
edition of Space.
that will probably start before.
Yeah, but I mean, so
before
it will come
everything
maybe
else.
sometimes
Yeah.
in
Well, that
August.
will take some time because it's a big book.
So probably September. Let's put it on
Yes,
September.
possibly yes. That's very likely to happen. Yes. Okay. So what else? For now, nothing else. Yeah.
There's a new store. So
Yeah, there's a new
Slayer.
store, Giant Slayer. So if you haven't been there, go take a look. And I'm not sure how many role-playing games are there now, but you can buy minis and some other stuff.
I think they have dices, right?
Yeah, dice as well. Yeah, well, physical stuff.
Yeah.
You can buy physical stuff there. As for role-playing games, I think they will start having more stuff. As usual, that's what happened with Big Geek. It started small and then other people joined. So let's take a look at it and some new place where I can buy stuff because drive-through is not available for me anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's cool. If other people join, it will be nice. Okay, so thank you for watching and
See
until
you.
next time.